Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go over a reading all about what prayer is currently being answered for you. I have placed crystals on the cards for those of you who like to choose crystals. This is pile 1 with labradorite, and this is pile 2 with flower agate. I will leave a link in the description box below so you can skip ahead to your pile. Let's get started. If you chose pile number 1, you chose the beautiful labradorite. And your card is the Empress. We will now shuffle your tarot cards and then pull your oracle cards to get more information. The first card that you get is the Empress, and this card is about receiving, and with a lot of the surrounding cards in this reading, you have a lot of wealth cards. So I feel like this has to do with you receiving material wealth. And you may have been practicing a lot of patience when it comes to not receiving the amount of wealth that you need. Because at this time, your crossing energy is showing this Ten of Swords. There's a struggle here that just seems to be just out of reach of attaining your goal of what you need. And I feel like what you've been praying for, hoping for, wishing for at this time is for this struggle to end in your financial situation. And I can see that things are going to be changing. Practicing this patience with this Empress card is going to have you receiving what you need. In your foundation, you have Temperance. And this is about trusting the divine, trusting that the universe has your back, finding balance in this time of uncertainty. Even with this full moon card you have, it's telling you to surrender to the divine and trust the process here. In your recent past, you have the King of Pentacles. I get the sense that things were better in the past. You may have had a better paying job or have been in a situation that was more stable. Something may have came along that put a financial burden on you at this time, whether that was a job loss, a need to take a leave of absence from work, reduced hours at work, switching jobs. Whatever the case may be for you, there shows that there's been a lack of feeling having what you need. But what's coming towards you is this Nine of Pentacles. So you are going to be manifesting and getting what you need. You are going to be attaining what you're missing now, what you're lacking, what's been just out of reach here. This could have something to do with this dog close-up card that you have in your tea leaves. Pleasure with a close friend. This could be taking on a side hustle with a friend, like DoorDash or Uber. This could come from a job opportunity with a friend. For some of you, this could simply be what you've been lacking in your life, has been being able to go out, feel more social, and you've been lacking in wealth of being in the company of others and having a good time and enjoying your wealth with family and friends. You also have this wealth card here in your tea leaves, indicating that the money is going to be coming in again. Things that were falling away are now going to be coming back in. You are going to be a lot more comfortable than you were. You're no longer going to feel like things are out of reach. People are turning their backs on you. You are going to be set up in a much better position. You even have this flower card here. This is happiness. Things are turning around for you. Whatever this is that you've been hoping for, whatever this time of lacking that you've been in is turning around for you, whether that's been in your wealth or in your social life, in love. It's turning around for you, and happiness is going to be entering back in. In the near future, you have the Eight of Wands. And this is the change happening very quickly. Once it starts happening, it's going to be so fast. Things right now may feel like they're up in the air. You're not sure where to turn or if things will ever get better. But even with this new moon eclipse, you have expect powerful change. Once these changes start, they are going to be swift, they will be powerful, they are going to give you the rest and the peace of mind that you have been seeking. Inwardly, you have this Four of Swords. This is showing you finally getting that peace of mind, feeling like you're no longer needing to battle, finally getting rest, being able to sleep, not being riddled with anxiety, overthinking, finally being at ease. With this Two of Swords, there may be a choice that you need to make. This may be a second stream of income, again, like taking on a DoorDash kind of job. This may be not allowing yourself to overspend on things that you may not need. This is you learning from your past. And with this Ten of Swords here, though things are difficult, it's paving a way for a better, brighter future. And I feel like with this Two of Swords, this is you making that decision and you being in control and not allowing yourself to be in this position again. In your hopes and fears, you have the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're really hoping for a better opportunity to come along so you can manifest more wealth, whether this is a better job that makes more money, a chance to do a second stream of income, hoping for a promotion, hoping for a raise, whatever the case may be. You're hoping for the wealth to start flowing in again. And in your overall outcome, you have the Ten of Pentacles. This shows that the wealth is coming in. This is the happy home, happy family. You have it all. You have the wealth, the home, the happiness. Things are so much more balanced. Those difficult times that you were in are going to be in your past. no longer are you going to be feeling left out in the cold and feeling like people are turning their backs on you where you were here. You will now be here. What an exciting time. Thank you for sitting with me through this reading. If this reading resonated with you or you like this style of reading, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Welcome pile number 2. If you chose this pile, you chose the beautiful flower agate, and your card is the Magician. We will now shuffle your tarot cards and then pull your oracle cards to get more information. Okay, pile number 2. You are starting off with the Magician. And the first thing that is standing out to me in this pile is the amount of light coming out. So I feel like there's a light, like you're coming out of the dark and you are being seen. There may be a situation now having a light shed on it for you. Whether that is someone coming in and shedding that light or you being seen, which I feel like this is more of you being seen. You are the Magician. You have the ability here. You are very talented. You possess the ability of all the pentacles, the cups, the wands, and the swords. You can manifest and do anything that you set your mind to. And you have quite the ability to do these things. But it's showing in your crossing energy that you have this Knight of Pentacles, which means something in your world has been stagnant. You have been disappointed and feeling in the dark about something. Something has been leaving you feeling like a bitter taste in your mouth. That's what I'm getting. It's not what you expected it to be. There was so much more that you expected from this opportunity, given the amount of gifts, skills, and abilities that you bring to the table here. It's not what you wanted. In the tea leaves with this bull is telling you not to back down from opposition. It's almost as if this situation has been so bitter for so long, you're willing to just give up. Because in your foundation, you have this Seven of Swords. You see how it's in the dark here? You're just in the dark, gathering up the swords, trying to prevent an attack, trying to prevent any backlash, anything that would come back and get you, anything that could potentially harm you in the future. This is a very difficult thing that you've been going through. Because even in the recent past here, you have this Ten of Wands, just carrying these burdens. Look at this struggle on this face here. This is not someone who is having a good time at all. Constantly having to watch their step, where they're going, feeling as if nothing that they are doing matters. And even though you are so talented and so amazing, whatever this is for you, you feel like it's not moving. It's not producing the way it should. And you are feeling left in the dark. You have this tea leaf that is scissors. It's telling you to cut out what is no longer serving you. Which is this feeling of disappointment. I do have good news here. This is heaviness right now. Even with this waning moon, what do you need to release? This beginning part here is very heavy. It's a sense of hopelessness. But this is where the sun comes up. This is where the light is seeping in. You are being seen. This Two of Cups. There's a new connection coming in. Someone is going to see you. They're going to see your potential. They are going to see what you bring to the table. You see how this light and this light are the same? That connection is coming in. They are going to see you. This burden that you're feeling is soon going to end. It's going to be released. happiness is on your horizon. There is change in the wind. In your very near future. Again, with this same color here. This is coming to an end here with this Ten of Swords. This feeling of people turning their back on you. And you being just left to struggle here on your own. Everything that you need just being out of reach. Being left here alone. This is coming to an end. You're moving towards the happiness, the excitement. People seeing you and what you bring to the table. You have the tea leaf jug. Light-hearted, carefree time. And your next card is the Page of Pentacles. And they are lighthearted, they are carefree, ready to go on new adventures, ready to start new things, ready to take on the world, learn something new. They are excited. They are not this person that's constantly watching their back, trying to prepare for war. This is the person ready to go out and have an adventure. And this is going to be you soon. Very, very soon. If this isn't already, by the time you run across this reading, happening for you now. In your environment, you have the Two of Wands. And this is showing that you're moving into a time where you have the world in your hands. Once they see what you can do, you're going to have choices. You're going to have the ability to make decisions. You're going to have options. You could move. You could go wherever you want to go. You could do whatever you want to do. Because they finally see just how awesome you are. Next, in your hopes and fears, you have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're hoping for a time where you feel like you can rest. You feel like you've accomplished what you've set out to do with this Magician card. You're feeling like you've attained a status here. You're no longer struggling to reach the top of this hill. You're no longer carrying these burdens. All of this is happening in divine timing. The universe sees you. You see how that eye is open? You are being seen. Things are changing. Balance is going to be coming in. And the most wonderful thing about this is you are finally going to be able to shine just the way you are. You are going to be able to be your most perfect self, and everybody is going to see you. And your last card with your North Node is asking you to step out of your comfort zone. You may have routines that you're used to that's been keeping you kind of hidden away here in the dark. It's asking you to step out of your comfort zone a little bit so you can come into the light and be seen. There's new connections there that's going to allow what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to attain, to become a reality. Thank you, pile number 2, for sitting with me through this reading. If this reading resonated with you or you like this style reading, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below. Thank you and have a beautiful day.